Hi folks, this is Andy at Nevedon.com. This video is on the MACD price threshold line. This is a line that I came up with several years ago to help me enter MACD divergent trades. The MACD price threshold line has been in the ramp program for some time, but not well documented. This video is intended to teach you how to use it and to finally document what the MACD price threshold line is all about. It's very important that you watch the two videos preceding this, particularly the two on MACD divergence and MACD divergence as it relates to Elliott wave. These two videos contain vital information that will help you understand the MACD price threshold line. So I hope you'll take time to watch them first. With that, I'm going to get started, and I'll keep this video short and as informative as I can. Thank you. To get started, I've run a bob chart scan on the Russell 1000. I'm going to pick on ExxonMobil. There's a nice channel there. I'm not picking it because of the channel, but it will serve me well to explain the MACD price threshold. In the upper left-hand corner, you'll see chart options. I will click on that, and then I'm going to check show the MACD price threshold line. And when I check it, you'll see this white line has appeared over the top of price. That is the MACD price threshold line. And I define it simply as the closing price that would have to occur if the MACD line were to remain absolutely flat or horizontal. Let's look at my MACD down here. I have two lines. The red line is a signal line, and I want to get rid of that. So I'm going to change the last setting on my MACD to a 1. And if you don't understand this, be sure and look at the videos that lead up to this. Now I have down here a single red MACD line. Okay, now what I said about the price threshold line is that it is the closing price of the stock that would cause the MACD line, the red line, to be flat. So if the stock closes on the white line, you will get no change in MACD. Now, let's see if we can find a place where that happened. Here's one right here. See, from this point to this point. If I put my cursor right there and look straight up, you can see right here the price closed at the same value as the white line, or the MACD price threshold line. It closed on it, so there's no change in MACD. Now, this is really important. This means that if the price closes above the MACD price threshold line, the MACD line will be pointed up. As you can see here, in a case where right here it was below the line, on the next bar it crossed and it closed above the line, you will see we went in an upward position, so MACD turned up. Conversely, if the price closes below the MACD price threshold line, the MACD line will be pointed down. Now, that in itself is not particularly useful. What is extremely useful is that the MACD price threshold line can be mathematically projected into the future. Now, this is not a guess or an estimate. This is a mathematical projection, and it's completely accurate. It will not change for the next few days. The distance it can be projected into the future is the short moving average, or down here on my MACD setting, 5 bars. So I have 5 bars of projection into the future. I can see where I'm at right here. The price is closing below the MACD price threshold line. The MACD line is pointing down. And for the next bar or two, the chances of the stock closing above the MACD price threshold line don't appear to be very good. About 3 days out, if the trend line is honored, the price will cross this white line, or the MACD price threshold line, and start closing above it. So I know that for the next 2 days, this MACD line will be pointed down. Now, if you don't understand the MACD price threshold line and are not using it, you have no way of knowing that. And that's the real power of the MACD price threshold line. If you are a MACD trader and you like to follow MACD to enter stocks, turning on the MACD price threshold line inside the ramp program is like turning on headlights in your car. You can see several bars ahead, and you can plan your trades accordingly. If, for instance, I wanted to purchase ExxonMobil and I was trading MACD, I would want to know where MACD turns back up, and I want to be in the MACD or in the stock long on the day that it turned up. Preferably the morning it would turn up. Well, I could follow this chart, and I know that about 2 days from now I should have an order in on the open, and I can follow the MACD back up again. Now, that's not, of course, I can't promise that will happen, but if the stock honors the trend line, honors the channel, and I buy in on the morning it crosses the line, that is the ultimate entry. I've actually bought it with the MACD pointed down the day before. I know with some certainty that the MACD will be pointed up by market close, and I've made a very timely entry and beat everyone else into the trade. When I am trading channels, I like to turn on the MACD price threshold line, and I like to watch for an opportunity where I can get into the trade where the MACD price threshold line is dropping below my channel and the stock is stepping across. This is the perfect entry. I hope you can see, as I have, that the MACD price threshold line is a tremendous tool to help you enter the trade. It will tell you the exact day to enter the trade. In my case, of course, I like to enter in the morning while the MACD is still pointed down and be in the trade on the close when it's turned up. There's no other way I know to do this, and it works very well. I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video.